Now this is a video.
Oh my God, that's even worse.
Now, when we got together last year, I did this, and we also have it on YouTube. If you guys go to YouTube and A Company First of the 12th reunion,
Chesapeake and Greenbrier.
you'll find it.
Okay, but you guys were in Atlanta last year?
We were in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
yeah.
It was our first time.
I watched some of the videos.
Oh, did
Yeah, it
you?
was pretty good. Yeah. My computer's real slow, so it's a little, takes time. It's forever to load it.
And he got shot and called away. So he's in D.C. And I said, get your butt down here.
Really?
Yeah.
He was a narcotics officer.
The only second platoon leader I remember was the one that got fragged. He got fragged that day. What's his name? Huh? Yeah. I mean,
No, that was
who was that?
no, that was he took. He had first platoon.
It was first.
Bradman.
Bradman, that's right. L.T. Bradman. That's
Right.
I thought he was second platoon.
No, he was first platoon, and he was standing next to Danny.
I don't know.
Oh, you'll enjoy it. Living adventurously.
But Bob
There was
was
a
Bob is very
firefight.
active.
They dropped off a box of grenades, and they found all but one of them. And there was some fire in the bush and everything. The chopper came in.
I remember that happened. I just never got the details of it.
Yeah.
You know, it gets sketchy by the time it gets to another platoon.
Yeah,
You know, it's
but
all-
that's
His
what
wife
happened.
happens to be there
And
see the he
company
got to go to the
commander had
hospital.
told
And
him,
they can't
Beer.
tell him
That
to
was beer.
comply.
yeah, told him to bring the helicopter in.
So they've been.
You know, he was standing there,
inserted.
and we got in a fight.
The straight line is.
We went up there and it was up in the trail, and I
So
got off the damn trail. And about that time, they blew a claymore at us, and one guy, we got two guys hit just a little bit, and we pulled back. I had a 50 caliber with us that day. We smoked them with the 50. We brought in the F-100s.
Well, it's like a sauce that's sauteed with white wine, but it doesn't
realize
really taste like wine. The alcohol gets
get
cooked
into a
off
fight, they
in
usually
the
pull it back
process.
at least a
So
14.
there isn't any alcohol in this dish,
So
but
they
it's
dropped
just
the
a
bomb. The
sauce.
guys would then come back in and get in their hole, and they're sitting there waiting for us when we come back. Well, I didn't. I pulled back just a little bit, and the hydrax came in, and you could read almost the number on the side of the hydrax. And where I was laying for about years, that wall right there was the first treatment valve.
He can't talk, and so he don't want to do it. Lonnie Joyner's got multiple medical problems. Bob Sain's heart quit. Was it Tuttle or Catherine, his heart, that had a stent put in? Maddie Clem had a stent put in. I mean, these guys are. But that's the point is, and that's why I'm a believer that even with my pain, you try to meet it now. He died.
He died of diabetes.
Vito. Once the list started being made, I know Korea died,
was
Vito
what, heart
died.
condition or something?
That's the problem.
Well, I've got him.
They probably walked away for forever.
Yeah,
I walked
well,
away for about 10 months. He left it.
Brightman, who
Beginning of
took over
February.
company commander for him, said, go over and check Fields out to see that he's, since he was brand new and this is the first time he's had anything like that. So I said, okay. And as I was moving over, that's when the Cobra came around and hit around roofing. Then he pulled back around and he came through our perimeter and then killed one of our guys. Yeah. Never found out. Nobody ever got in trouble over it. Never heard of anything about it.
Stuff happens.
Shit happens. They say.
Friendly fire.
The
I
new
was
guy
out
opened
there. That was the first
January.
Right. I had just left the platoon.
Yep, because I remember that, and the guy that nailed him was a new guy also.
Yeah, it was an FNG, but he was and he hit the guy, he's a black guy, and he was a real nice guy, and he was real tall, and it hit him right here, and it went right through his heart.
Now, was he an FNG too?
No, he was not.
They had the matter of fact,
FNG
the
got
guy that
it.
shot him.
Did you that?
They took them both out in 2 different helicopters.
But he was a nice kid, and he did his job, but he got hit right there with an M60. If he'd have had an AK-47 hit him, it would have went right through.
But you know, the next day we had
16 hit it, and it just went right through. It went here, and then went right down through the heart.
then we had 2 patrols run into each other, I think the very next day or something. Or not long
Charlie,
after.
that month, yeah, was a bad month. We didn't go trying to
what's his name? The one at Fuji Mouse. The captain. Captain Bryant. Captain Bryant, yeah. Did you know Bryant?
She said there's a we took some bad stuff at that. 'Cause
Did you
I
know
was
him
the
though? I mean, were you?
no, I was the S1 at the time.
He was. Let me tell you, we had.
I was on the fire base. You guys were coming. The guys were coming in dead.
We had a bunch of them. Yeah.
And then wait a minute. It was in March. I was the ex. I really don't want to go out. I have a bad feeling. I said
he was-
I have to have my numbers out there, you know, because I had to have so many guys in the
Did he go out?
He went out, as I told him, yeah, he did. 2 days later, they brought him back. He did. He ran into a 30 caliber.
We went out the 27th, and the 28th is when. 27th we lost 2 guys. 28th we lost the rest. Yeah.
It was on the trail, and he went up to help somebody, and he ran into a 30 caliber.
Well, that might have been on the trail, but we had 2 guys killed, and he might have got hit.
He got killed. There was somebody else.
Unless he died, because
he
2
died.
guys
He died.
Did he die right then and there?
Yeah.
He was an E6.
He was an E6.
That could have been the 27th.
Oh, I talk to David all the time, but he just, he can't talk. I mean, he'll talk, he might call me 3 times in a week, and then he won't take a call for months, because
That's a PTS.
yeah, bad. He's
The little guy from Guam, his name is
Jesse Perez.
Seems to me a guy in Guam ought to be easy to locate.
You know the story I said about men ogling flight attendants? Jesse was in the picture. It was me and Jesse and somebody else.
It's a video.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, it's a video. And you are
My name's Joe Company.
Joe and
Lynn.
hi, Lynn. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And you live in what part of New Jersey?
Just outside of Philadelphia in southern New Jersey.
Okay. Well, we go to Atlantic City from time to time. We have a little grandchild over that way as well.
You go right by us then, I'm sure.
Good. Yeah. Okay. And you said you were in Vietnam.
70, left in 71.
Okay. So 70. What month?
Oh, March.
March. Okay. Your first cab, and are you first of the 12?
Yeah, Alpha Company first at 12. I ended up in Echo Company Mortars for first at 12. Yeah. It's just an impossible jigsaw puzzle to put together because everybody's memory is a little bit different of it. And it's like a kaleidoscope of events. And it's only at times like this that we start to be able to piece it together because 40 years have gone by too. And then I don't remember a lot of it.
Sure.
But a lot of it is like it happened yesterday too.
When was your first cab reunion that you attended?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Did you feel emotional, even about attending?
I was scared to death to come here. I didn't know what I would.
Absolutely. And
Thank you. If it hadn't been for Joe Land saying, yes, you must come, you must come, I wouldn't have done it.
well, you know, Tim and I have been married just 18 years, almost 18 years. And, you know, he tells me stories about how, you know, everybody spit on him, y'all were baby killers, y'all, you know. And so now, when we go out, and he has his Vietnam vet hat, which I hope you have one. If you don't, get him one.
No, I don't.
Because the grandkids got him one. And we go out, and we'll be in a restaurant, and people will come over, and they will shake his hand and say, thank you for your service. And of course, I just get so emotional every single time.
What's so special?
Smitty. Where are you from?
I'm from Bogalusa, Louisiana.
Louisiana. So, and this is your pretty wife?
My wife, Carol.
Hi, Carol. I'm Diana. And you were there. What year? My daughter. They said that's your daughter. Every one of them in unison said, "Smitty, that's your daughter." Tell the truth.
Yes, I was in Vietnam, 1970.
Yep.
And, I was a point man, radio and telephone operator.
Oh,
Up
okay.
until the time I left.
I've heard Tim talk about the telephone operators. You know, you guys know. Tim, you're being a Tim. Uh-oh. Oh, don't be in the way of food. Oh my goodness. To be continued. I'm so sorry. Why am I missing
Oh,
this
that's all right.
opportunity?
Okay.
You lived in Ghent.
I lived in Ghent, yeah, back in the
Okay.
mid-70s.
Okay.
From 74 to probably 83 or 85.
And now you live.
In Williams, in Towano, which is
Okay,
close to Williamsburg,
sure.
which is like 10 miles from here. But,
Of course, of
Yeah.
course.
So we're neighbors. We're like 60 miles away, 50 miles
Okay.
away.
There goes the witness.
There goes the witness protection program. You know more. I'm
There are
toast.
good ships, there are wood ships. And there are ships that sail the sea. But the best ships are friendships. And may they always be. Here, here.
Here.
I'm glad everybody's here.
That's right. I want to thank everybody for coming out here. This is amazing to have everybody here like this, and hopefully we'll find out where next year's is going to be. And Dennis Butler will be here tomorrow also. He's coming in tonight, so he's the last one. But we'll plan one next year for wherever, and try to keep this going every year, because unfortunately we're losing people along the way here as we go. And so we can't stop these reunions. You know, we have to continue them.
Joe, I know
No matter what.
I know I speak for everybody in the room. Thank you for all the work you do.
Appreciate that. Thank you. It's my pleasure to have you people here. I mean, I love you all, and it means a lot to me. It's just amazing that we can be here 40-some years later, and I can still be antagonized by Juicer all these years later. And, you know,
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like it, you know. I would want that to never stop, though.
It won't.
You know? No, it won't. That's what I'm afraid of. But I raise my glass to you all. And thank you for
Here, here.
all your. Not a better bunch I'd want to fight next to, believe me. I just don't want to do it again.
Here, here.
We don't want you to either.
You know, we're going to look at the weather in the morning and see how it's going to shape up. There's like a 40% chance of rain right now. So we'll kind of plan the day, but we can start at my place around 3 o'clock if you want. You know, start filtering in or you know, but Matt wants to see you, so if you want to get over there earlier. You know.
I'm going swimming.
Absolutely, yeah. But whatever time, I'd say 3 o'clock would be a good starting point, you know, and that way we can sit around and talk and everything, and start cooking around 5 or 4:30. Juice is cooking.
I am?
Actually, Daly's going to cook some ribs.
We'll
So
get it-
and
we'll
the
get it
menu
done.
is going to be ribs, chicken, and brats. If that's
Corn.
okay with everybody.
Yeah.
And corn.
Is that good?
Do we need to help out with the cost?
No,
Well,
we're gonna take up a collection.
figure out what
We're
it
gonna
is.
Juice
Okay.
and I are gonna go out and pick everything up.
Figure out what
Okay.
it is, we'll just divide it out.
Yeah, we'll just divide it up at that point.
Oh, that's good.
That'd be fine. That'd be fine. Okay.
Coming over to the hotel for breakfast.